I think President Abiy is still will still play a major role and will be a stabilizing factor in that region.
The mainstream media has been working extra hard over time to really spin a narrative when it comes to Ethiopia. Well, not just Ethiopia, but right now we're talking about Ethiopia. So, the new president, William Ruto, we've talked about him on this channel before. He was interviewed by Al Jazeera. Last time, I think we talked about him having a conversation with CNN. Now it's Al Jazeera. And this time around, the question that they wanted to ask him is about Ethiopia. Watch this, we'll come back and discuss.
President Abiy Ahmed, who of course won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2019, but he gave up on peace efforts and has been commanding a war now in recent years. Do you think for a lasting peace he should perhaps step aside now?
I think that's not a decision that can be made in a place like here. I think matters of governance are much more complicated. They are not as straightforward as people look or as people watch from a distance. I think President Abiy is still will still play a major role and will be a stabilizing factor in that region. And I think we need to work with him, work with his teams, for the eventual resolution of that conflict in that region.
I loved his response. The reason why I love his response is because he told him point blank, this situation in Ethiopia is not up for discussion in the West. It is happening in Africa, so it's going to be handled in Africa. And even the way the journalist asked, like, have you noticed, should Prime Minister Abiy step aside? He has not done anything. This Nobel Peace Prize leader, oh my God, this Nobel Peace Prize. I just wish that they never gave him, or I really hope he didn't spend the money and he can give it back. They always use that to attack him. Like, aren't you the one that called him, summoned him, and gave him that peace prize? Like, what are you saying? Did he ask for it? I don't get it. So I just wish he can just return that peace prize, because I mean, at this point, it's just being used against him. So the fact that they twisted the question and asked him in a weird way, like just, cornered him, and he still gave a great answer. They're trying to put us against each other. They're trying to, make one person say something and then trigger the other one and start something. Just keep this in mind. Ethiopia and Kenya are neighboring countries, okay? This person that is asking him the question, sitting in his Al Jazeera office or wherever he is not going to do anything if any war or any misunderstanding happens between Ethiopia and Kenya. And I think when we realize that we have to depend on one another, I think we can fix our problems easier, right? So I love the answer. African problems should be handled in Africa with the African Union and our neighboring countries coming together to fix it, because of course we don't want war in our countries. Of course we don't want conflict. And I'm glad President Ruto answered the way he did to this disingenuous question by Al Jazeera. Anyways, fam, let me know down below what your thoughts are about how President William Ruto handled this question. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.